No. 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 Mm-mm. No. 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 So much of my life should not have played out on social media because, and I look at it from like a person looking from the outside in. It is absolutely.
Hey y'all, it's Destiny. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you all enjoy your day. So speaking of fathers, did y'all see what Gerard posted on his Instagram? So as we all know at this point, Liv has decided to move out of Texas and go back to Florida. Now I'm still trying to figure out, is she allowed to do that with the whole custody arrangement thing? And isn't she supposed to have the children for the summer? So Gerard posted something on his Instagram, but before we get into that, I definitely want to show you this live stream because she does start talking about the situation with the children. As y'all probably know, she said once again that she will not be posting her children online anymore. And I'm just thinking, is she going to be getting her older 3 children anytime soon? So let's get into this live stream, and then we're going to see what Gerard posted.
It's rebuilding my life. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's rebuilding me. It's getting me to a place where I am good, you know, because I finally feel like I'm good here. And I'm good here. I got the body and the mind together. Now I need to, not all the way together. I always need to work on myself. But for the most part, like, I'm here. Present time with you guys. I'm not stuck in the past. I'm not worried about something. People want to ask me all these questions about my kids and everything. I'm not gonna go back on anything I've done on social media because honestly, everything has shaped me into the woman that I am today, sitting here in front of you guys. Whether you want to be like, oh, it's fake, oh, she's putting on a front, oh, she's this, oh, she's that. I don't have time for that, guys. I don't have time for that. I don't. I've thought about stopping doing social media altogether, and I have that option.
I'm still trying to figure out how she has that option. She's not doing anything else. She has nothing else going. And does anybody else know who she's living with? I'm thinking it's her sister.
But the thing that I thought about is I've been on here for so long. I've created something. Whether you think of whatever, however it is, I've created something for myself. And if I have the platform and I can spread negativity, when I finally get in the right mindset, why not spread positivity? You know what I mean? And show you guys that no matter what you go through, things can work out for you. But it's all on you. You have to make the decision and you have to want it for yourself. You have to want it more than anybody. And that's the thing. People have said to me, oh, well, we've been telling you this for years and blah, 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 and da, 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 and da, 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 whatever people want to say. You can't tell people nothing.
I definitely have to agree with Liv on this one. It didn't matter how many people were telling her to move on from Gerard. He's done with you. Move on. She just wasn't hearing it. She really felt like this man was getting engaged and married to another woman just to hurt her. Not because he actually cared about the other woman. She actually thought that he was taking the kids away from her just to hurt her. Not to be a great father. Even though all these years, she would tell us that he was an amazing father. But yes, you can't tell Liv what to do. Nobody can. Not even her own mother. She doesn't listen.
And that's what I've always tried to tell you guys. You guys, this is not only just learning this from myself, I've learned this from other people. You cannot tell people nothing. People have to go through what they have to go through, and they have to get it. It has to click when it clicks for them. You know what I mean? So, anyway. Oh my God, this bird. It's never too late to start over. It's not. Right. It's never too late. It's never too late. And like I said, people want me to talk about my kids and stuff. I'm not ever doing that again. It's like somebody just said, who's that, Stephanie? Is not anybody's business. And quite frankly, like I've said a million times, you guys, my supporters, I know my supporters care and stuff, but
So of course Liv does not want to talk about her kids. She doesn't want to get into that. But when you think about it, it's kind of a good question, you know? Why did you move away from your children again? Why was that the best move for you? But honestly, the chaos that she brought to Texas, maybe moving was best for her and the children.
so much of my life should not have played out on social media because, and I look at it from like a person looking from the outside in. It is absolutely, okay, let me block this person. It is absolutely heartbreaking, the stuff that I've been through, the stuff that I've lived through, the stuff that has been played out on this internet. And I look at it now from, like I said, from like an outside perspective, and I'm just like, girl, so much of that shouldn't have played out on social media. Like, so much of that, like, my heart hurts for me. Okay? Like,
There's just no accountability, ever. Everything is always hurting her. Everybody's hurting her. Everything's affecting her. It's everybody else. It's everything else. It's never her. She's in control of her channel. Her. She chose what to put out there. She chose when to go live. She chose to bring all these random men in her home.
that's hard. That's hard. Like, I have overcome so much in front of so many people, and at the same time, people have tried to bash me and tear me down behind it. They're still doing it, but my whole point is, it has molded me into this into this person that I am today. And I'm, if anything, if this, and I mean this as far as like me having to deal with what I had to deal with on social media, if I had to go through what I had to go through in the public eye for me to turn around and help other women, because there's so many women that I see going through my situation, so many women, and I'm gonna help them. That's one of my goals, is to help other women.
I don't think that's a good idea. Liv trying to help other women when she still hasn't got the help that she truly needs. And it's very interesting to me that all this has to do with Gerard and the 3 children, but she never has anything to say about the other 2 children and the other 2 fathers. What about them?
Navigate through a lot of stuff. So, yeah, we learn from our mistakes 100%. I mean, some people don't learn from their mistakes, and those are the people that walk around forever the same. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Whatever your life journey is your life journey. I'm not here to down talk you or to, it is what it is. It's none of my business. My business is my journey. My business are my kids. My business is my life. My business is my family. My business is my business. And I don't care, quite frankly, about anybody else's business. Not to be rude, I just don't care. But yeah, my whole point is just to say, it doesn't matter what you guys go through. You guys can come back from anything.
I'm gonna just say this. Liv's business is not her business if she continues to come out here and tell everybody else. That makes it everybody's business.
Okay, that's my whole point. You guys can make right of any situation. You just have to want it. You know, you just have to want it for yourself, and you have to go out there and you have to do the work. It's not going to come to you. It's not just going to happen for you. But the good thing about it is life has a way of working itself out. You just have to let it play out. And when you get certain signs for a better opportunity or a better way of life, or you get like, you know, the Lord talks to you, or he tells you certain things, like you should take that advice. Like, whenever you have your wake up moment, you need to go with it. You know, you can't just sit around and just be like, you can't be hard-headed. Don't be hard-headed about it, okay?
Okay, Liv has no idea what she's talking about, so let's move on to what Gerard had to say. Let's take a little break from her. So Gerard posted this on his Instagram, and he said, "The phone doesn't work both ways when the other end is a child. I would never remind my child to pick up a phone and check on an adult. Not for you, not for anybody. They're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up. You call, you check in. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt onto my child. So if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when you're not part of their life. That's on you. Not them, not me. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held." So Gerard went off on her. We have heard so many times where Liv was supposed to call the children and she doesn't. She acted like she was busy working. So it's pretty clear that Liv is not doing anything to continue this relationship with her older 3 children. And it shows because she moved out of the state that they live in. It's bad enough that she wasn't calling on her days, but now she moved out of the state. So let me know what you think about what Gerard had to say. Now let's get back into what Liv was saying.
I'm going to say this, and this is all I'm going to say on the topic of my babies. My kids know who I am. Their father knows who I am. So I don't care what you guys on the internet say or think. It doesn't matter to me, you know? So, and I want you guys to treat your situations like that too. Whatever situation you're going through, let me tell you something. No matter how big, no matter how small, whatever you're going through is, people will try to hurt you behind it. And what you need to remember is the reality of the situation. Nobody's opinion matters but the people who matter, okay? So
it's pretty clear Liv is only worried about herself. She said the children know who she is, Gerard knows who she is, whatever that means. She's worried about how she feels and what she wants to do. That's most important. But are we really surprised?
just remember that too, because I know, especially in today's world, where everyone is so angry, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But this time around, I'm gonna get my ish together, and I'm doing it for my kids, because I don't care what anybody believes. One of these days, my kids will return to my home, and I want to have the most beautiful home for them. I want to have everything they need, and because that's what they deserve. That's what they have always deserved. You know, one thing about us moms, and what, you know, the moms who actually care, is we will always have to clean up the mess. We will always have to.
Yes, Liv, you should clean up the mess that you made. This woman had a man around her children that came out here and said that she does illegal substances around the children. But somehow that's also Gerard's fault, right? He would have been a terrible father if he left the children in her care. But because he took them out of that situation, now he's the worst? Liv doesn't understand what she's doing to the children. Or maybe she just doesn't care.
We will always be there for our kids, no matter what they go through, no matter what mental state they're in, anything. We will always be the one to correct it. You know what I mean? And I've told you guys this before. I truly believe that at one point in my life, I will have to fix certain situations, you know, that my kids have gone through, and, you know, the trauma and the this and the that, you know. So I have to make sure that I'm there. I have to make sure that I'm good. I have to make sure that I can 100% fully be there for their needs, 100%.
This woman wants us to believe that her 3 children are being physically harmed with their father. I don't know how often, But this is what she wants us to believe. But that same woman takes herself and her 2 youngest children and moves out of the state. How does that make any sense? She'd rather be farther away from them.
Without any animosity, without any trauma myself, without any hurt myself, because
one thing about it, it's always going to be about Liv. It doesn't matter how many children she has. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about the situation. What do you think about what Liv had to say? What do you think about what Gerard had to say? And why do you think she moved out of Texas again? Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.